Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you how I make these delicious beans. So let's get started. For this recipe I'm going to be using black eye beans. You can use any beans of your choice. I'm just going to go ahead and wash my beans. Then I'm going to soak it for a couple of hours. That will shorten the cooking process. I'm going to cover the beans, then I'll be back. So here is about 6 hours. I've soaked these beans for about 6 hours. I'm going to wash the beans. So now I'm going to be cooking my beans for another 10 minutes. I'll be adding some hot water. I'm going to give it a nice stir. Then I will cover it. When my beans started boiling, I will leave it for 10 minutes. So my beans have been cooking for about 10 minutes. I'm just going to be washing the beans again. I'm doing this to reduce a bloated stomach. Sometimes when you eat beans, you notice that your stomach is a little bit bloated. This will really help you to stop that bloated stomach. And also when I eat beans, I feel this pain in my chest. So that is why I normally do my beans like this when I'm cooking it, because I love beans so much. I eat beans up to 3 times a week. So I just learn how to cook the beans so that I will not feel that pains in my chest. So if you have that problem, you can also do yours like this. It's really helpful. So now I'm going to start the cooking process. I'll be adding some hot water. Then I'll add onions, and I'm just going to cover it. Then I'll allow the beans to cook. If you don't want to do all this process, you can easily use your pressure pot to cook your beans, and you can also use baking soda to cook your beans. It will make it to be very soft as well. Here are the ingredients that I'm going to be using. I'll be using some palm oil, crayfish, onions, dry fish, scotch bonnet, maggi, and some salt to taste. So I'm going to soak the crayfish because there is sand in it. I don't want to eat sand while I'm eating my beans. I'm going to check if the beans is ready because I love a very soft beans. I like my beans to be very soft. So as you can see, the beans is almost ready. I'm just going to cover it and leave it for few more minutes. So while I'm waiting for the beans to cook for some minutes, I'm just going to go ahead and blend all the ingredients that I showed you before. I'm going to be adding some palm oil in my pot. I'll be using palm oil for this recipe. You can use any oil of your choice. You can use vegetable oil, and as you can see, I did not bleach my oil. So I'm just going to be adding all the vegetables inside my oil. I'll give it a nice stir. I'll add some maggi, dry fish, and I will stir everything together. I will allow the sauce to cook very well. So now it's time for me to add the sauce into my beans. I'm just going to be adding the sauce, then I will give it a nice stir. Some people like frying their beans, some people cook their beans in a different way. This is just the way I like cooking my beans, in a very simple way, so that I will feel that real taste of beans. I don't like adding too much ingredients in my beans. So I'm just going to stir everything together. So I'll be adding some salt. As you can see, salt is the last thing that I add to this recipe, because I've used one Maggi cube before. You know, Maggi cube have some salt in it, and beans doesn't require a lot of salt, so you have to test it first before you add salt. I'm just going to cover it, then I'll allow the beans to cook. I'm going to give it a nice stir. So guys, these beans was so delicious. You can give it a try. And if you have watched to this moment, thank you so much for watching. And please, if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and set the notification bell to all. And you can as well share this video to your friends and family. And please give this video a big thumbs up. So I'm going to see you in my next video with another recipe. Bye bye. Ciao.